Employees at the coastal KwaZulu-Natal College are today expected to take to the streets, and this follows several months of late payments and some staff receiving half salaries. Workers are demanding intervention from the Higher Education Department. A few months ago, Minister Blade Nzimande fired the head of college after pressure from staff and teachers' unions. ENC reporter Nqobile Matlala is following the story. She joins us now for the very latest. And Nqobile, from where you stand, and good morning to you, colleague. What can you share with us about these grievances from teachers?
Good morning, Dumela. Yes, well, at this point, we do know that the staff in this area are saying that they haven't been paid in full. So what happens is that on a monthly basis, they keep getting a salary that is half, and they are paid more half during the day, during the month, which doesn't really work for a lot of people that are saying that they've got bills to pay. But I want to show you that staff. Those are some of the staff members that are currently blocked out. As you can see, we're going inside the campus, but they unfortunately got here only to find that there's actually a current strike that is happening. So those are some of the staff that are trying to get in. And this is the representation for those staff members that were saying that they want to be paid. So for quite some time, they're saying that they haven't been receiving their pay. And of course, I'm going to try and get Umlungisi to speak to us. If you could just perhaps explain to us, we understand that the staff hasn't been paid or has been paid half. What's been happening?
So we have a challenge in this coastal college, as we are aware that the college is bankrupt. In May, staff were not paid on time. In September, were not paid on time. In October, they were not paid on time. They were paid half of the salary. Yesterday, we received a call from the acting principal to say they don't have money to pay the staff on Friday. We said we cannot allow that particular situations, because when the minister and the DG removed the administrator who have collapsed the college, was committed to say they will be able to give money. They are not providing support to the acting principal. These are lecturers, these are artisans, these are general staff. So you cannot work if you get paid half of your salary. The college is bankrupt. This is for this reason we call Minister Blade Nzimande to intervene. How do you expect staff to continue to work if they are not being paid?
How long has this been ongoing for?
This has been going for years. In this coastal college, they have changed more than 10 principals. They've changed more than 10 principals. There have been instability. Staff has been killed in this institution. Service providers are not being paid. Students are not getting food. There are no tools of trade. They've asked the acting principal to fix the college. But the problem is the DG is paid. The DG should be removed because he failed to transfer funds in this college. This is a college of learning. If you cannot be able to promote good governance, how do you expect employees to survive? Some of these employees, their cars have been repossessed, so we have a problem. We are saying minister must be able to come here and visit this particular college. We are saying the DG must be removed, must be held accountable, because you cannot have a DG who's paid. They've made commitment. Every month the college must beg for money. Every month the staff morale is very low. It is for this reason where we saying as PSA will never allow injustice to happen in front of our eyes. We call for good governance. Last time when we called NCA in May, they were able to pay the staff. They only respond when there is media attention and there is violence. We are frustrated. Minister Blade Nzimande should be able to stop everything and come and fix this mess in this particular college.
But how is he going to fix it?
What we are saying, minister must make sure that the teacher is accountable. If staff is not paid, teacher is paid, work is normal, teacher must be held accountable, teacher must be suspended, the acting principal must be supported, because they are unable to focus on teaching and learning. I'm saying this college have history. The minister and DG promised us that the principal will be appointed. You have no CFO here. People are being charged. The staff morale is very low. Yet we must produce these kids to the labor market. So the minister must meet with organized labor. So we are tired of government who don't want to listen to us. We are for good governance. When there is injustice, as PSA will be able to arrive. We thank the support of the ENCA.
But Mlungisi, I mean, not a lot of people, it seems there's some stuff there that's waiting to go inside. So I suppose not everybody feels like they should be outside here.
There is an element of fear. The previous administrator managed people with fear. The staff are afraid. I can tell you, this college is dysfunctional. Students are supposed to be writing exam. They are unable to write this exam because how do you write exam when you have received message that you will not be paid? We have received a message from the acting principal that you must meet at 10 o'clock today. They only move when you start to make action. Mr. Zimanda can't be silenced. Why you have a teacher who's being paid? I'm saying if you see this particular staff, they are afraid. But as PSA, we are not afraid. We are not scared of taking on the government. We must promote good governance and ensure accountability.
What about the students that are supposed to be writing today?
As we have said, we sympathize with the student that's supposed to write exam. It is for this reason when we say the minister must intervene. When you don't pay staff are not being paid, they are overtimes, they are not being paid, they are paid progression. Staff work for free. Most of these staff, some of them, they've got cars, they've got bond to pay. If they cannot be able to meet their expenses, how do you expect them to go and invigilate? The minister must take this matter seriously. We can't be coming here. They've appointed management to deal with this. We wrote on the 21st of October to Deputy Minister. He did not acknowledge and respond to our minister. As PSA, we are for justice. All the institutions that undermine the Labour Relations Act and the constitutions will be able to act. These staff are saying they are prepared to work, but tomorrow they've been promised they will receive half of their salary. It is even Black Friday. They will not be able to prepare for the Christmas. We're not sure whether in December and January will be paid. That's the pain that they've been going through. Some of them are being threatened. So the minister must respond. They must not tell us lies and say they will fix things. We know that in Parliament they've approved the funding, but it's sitting at the office of the DG. Why they've appointed the acting principal if they cannot be able to support? Students are suffering, staff are suffering, everyone is suffering.
Thank you very much. That's Mlungisi Ndlovu from PSA. He's saying that PSA is not afraid. They are going to stand here and make sure that nobody goes in. But we do know that there's supposed to be students that are supposed to be writing. So we're yet to see what's going to happen to them when they arrive here, because already some staff, as you can see behind me, are still waiting to go in.
All right, so we'll leave it for now. Colleague, of course, as soon as there are other developments, we'll be sure to catch up with you as staff members protesting, of course, out in KwaZulu-Natal.